Hello, welcome to another day of the Supercharge Your Sustainability Skills Challenge. I'm Virginia Cinquemani. I'm the director and founder of Green Gorilla Consultants Ltd, which is a training and coaching company focused on sustainability professionals and leaders to make an impact, so to support them to make an impact. So I'm running this week-long challenge. Today is day 2, and I called it the Supercharge Your Sustainability Skills Challenge because beside your technical abilities, you need other skills to succeed as a sustainability professional. And yesterday, actually this morning, I have heard a mini clip by Simon Sinek, who said, I'm tired of hearing talking about soft skills. We're actually talking about human skills. And I love that. This is exactly what we need to become effective sustainability professionals. It's not about soft, the hard skills that you need in order to do your job, to get the credibility, to be a consultant, a director, to manage a company, whatever it is, to provide advice to your clients. But your human skills, so the communication, the negotiation, the building rapport, the dealing with people that you don't have authority over, and all this lovely stuff that we call soft skills are actually basic human skills. So yesterday we talked about communication in day 1. Hopefully people that are here can share their experience of day 1. I asked you as a challenge to imagine or do it in reality. If you have a 5-year-old in front of you, imagine speaking to a 5-year-old and explaining your sustainability subject, whatever you do, in the most simple terms so that they understand. And I wonder how it went. I hope you did it, because this is one of the fun exercises that I invite my clients to do. And it's always quite challenging, more challenging than what you think. I also invited you to listen attentively, to listen, to understand, not to reply. And again, I would love you to share how it went. If you haven't joined the Sustainability Challenge, the Supercharge Your Sustainability Skills Challenge, which is a lot of S, you can see at the bottom here the link, and you can get straight to the sign-up page. It's completely free. So today, let's get into today. Today we're talking about resilience, which I believe is one of the main skills that you need to master in order to keep going as a sustainability professional. The reason why I'm saying that is that not only we have the usual setbacks from work, living and working, you always have some setbacks, don't you? Clients that are obnoxious and they don't want to accept your ideas, for example, climate deniers, redundancies, epidemics, or whatever. So we have setbacks all the time. But as sustainability professionals, we have an extra setback. And that is, we know what's happening. We are super aware of the state of the planet right now. We're fresh out of the news last week of the IPCC report, the new one, saying that, is absolutely certain that what we're doing is causing climate change. The consequences are very, very bad. Within the middle of the century, we will see temperatures rising by 1.5, 2 degrees on average, and we've seen already the consequences. I mean, look at this summer. It's been disastrous, even in Europe, really close to us. I'm living in the UK. You could be anywhere in the world, but I'm sure you've seen some of it. Wildfires, record temperatures, flooding, and the list goes on. So we are very aware of this. We need to protect ourselves in a way, and we need to be resilient in order to be, there for our clients, for our families, for the planet. Because your skills, if you are a sustainability professional, your skills are needed, and you can't be deflated. You can't be beaten right now. You need to put all that you are and all that you know into this fight. I hope you agree with me. let's see, Scott. Hi, Scott. The issue is CEO, okay, I'm answering, sorry, reading one of the comments. CEOs don't care much about sustainability directors, so most are just extension of marketing. Absolutely. We demand a new position created where a sustainability officer reports to the C-suite and they have a background in supply chain, sustainability and finance. Sustainability goals tied to economics is the only way. Totally. That's the problem. At the moment, I've seen lots and lots of jobs advertised as sustainability, whatever, officers and managers and head of, etc. Until this point, and right now, the majority of these positions are just to make people happy in a way, or customers happy that the company is doing something about sustainability, but there is no real drive behind it. I got friends that spend all their energies trying to make a company happy, well, a company involved, sorry, but their role as sustainability managers was literally just to tick a box, which is super wrong. It is a step in the right direction, but there is no substance behind it. You would say it's a bit of greenwashing as well. So Scott, I'm totally with you in that. And you're right, until economics and sustainability are connected, until ESG, so environmental and social and governance reporting becomes the norm, and it becomes seriously backed with data and reality. Until that happens, unfortunately, your role is not going to be as impactful as it could be. However, people have impact. People can have impact. I'm a huge advocate of personal responsibility. Yes, absolutely, it's governments and the businesses that have probably the biggest impact, but governments and businesses are made of us, are made of individuals. So we need to step up as individuals. Even if you don't do a job where you got influence, you can create influence. Look at little Greta Thunberg. She's out of fashion now. She's not news anymore. But she managed to create a huge movement as a 60-year-old girl at that time, moving millions of people. So we can all have impact. Okay, going back to resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back. So how can you do that? How can you support yourself when you have a setback of some sort, whether that is a client that doesn't believe you, a CEO that doesn't share your same values, like Scott was mentioning, or a pandemic, or whatever it is that happens, or the IPCC report last week. In the book that I wrote, which is this, Sustainable, and in the courses we do, and by the way, we're starting a mastermind in 3 weeks' time, so I'll tell you about this at the end of this video. We talk about grit and resilience. So grit as keeping your eyes focused on the goal and keep going, but also resilience, which is learning how to deal with setbacks on the way towards your goals. And I love this quote by Nelson Mandela, or at least it's been attributed to him, and I'm not sure whether it was, but he said, in life, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. And that's the attitude. We can't win all the time. At the moment, the fight is quite fierce, but how can we learn, and how can we do better in the future? So the idea here, or this challenge today, is to focus on the silver linings, so the good aspects of a challenging or painful situation. What am I learning from that? Which is important to draw your conclusions for the future. Your brain needs positive information to reuse in the future when a challenging situation comes again. So that's one thing, and it's actually the extra challenge of today, looking at three positive aspects that came out of a challenging or painful situation in the last 12 months. And then I have the main challenge for you, which is to build up your resilience plan, which is something that I do with my clients when we look at resilience, especially in the mastermind, is the 4 S's: support, that you can depend on. So who can you depend on? So think about, for example, a challenging situation that you went through, successfully overcame in the past. For example, you were made redundant. It happened to me a few years ago. What support did you rely on when that happened? Who did you speak to? You know, who helped you in that particular case? What strategies kept you going? Did you decide, for example, to start meditating or running every day? What did you do? Or perhaps looking for a job in a more structured way that you ever done before? What strategies did you use? Sagacity, so wisdom and insight that you hold on. So do you have phrases that you tell yourself in your head, or can you think of somebody that mentored you in the past, or, you know, a loved one that gave you some piece of advice for your life that you go back to? For me, as silly as it sounds, I always have in my head the Nike slogan, which is just do it. Just do it. You know, when I feel like I don't want to do something, I think just do it. And I don't know, I've been doing that for years. The fourth is solution seeking. So what behavior you show at the end of this. So after you think about the support, the strategies that you used, the sagacity or the wisdom that you used, what did you actually do in order to overcome the challenge that you had in the past? And once you realize what these four elements are, then you have your resilience plan, because these are things you can go back to, hopefully, at a time of need, at a time where you feel deflated, at a time where you feel, you know, that things are not that positive for you. Okay, let me share with you very quickly. This is on your portal. If you signed up for the sustainability, it's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Supercharge your Sustainability Skills Challenge. This is the worksheet where you have all of that. So the support, the strategies, the sagacity, solution seeking. Here you got space for writing down your own. And then, as I said, the extra challenge, which is think of the 3 good outcomes from a big setback you had in the last 12 months. It could be COVID. You know, we all had some setbacks from that. Could be anything that you want. And so at the bottom, there is a reminder that we started Sustainable Mastermind on the 7th of September. If you click on that link, you will see more information about it. But effectively, it's a really cool peer group made of sustainability professionals and leaders coming together with the same aim of honing further these sustainability skills. Or human skills, as Simon Sinek said yesterday. The human skills that support your sustainability career. I got super good reviews of that. I got people really raving about it. Their life changed, their outlook of life changed, because I always start from the assumption that in order to change your life, you need to change you. I know we live in challenging times. I know we live in a weird time of history in terms of what's happening from so many different points of view. However, if you change yourself and what you're in control in, everything will change as a consequence. Your way of looking at the world will change. You will become more impactful. You will become more efficient. You will manage to achieve your goals for yourself personally, but also for the planet, if you are as passionate about sustainability as I am. So that's for today's challenge. We're gonna, so we have, if you want to put down some comments, some ideas, your experience of today's challenge, please put them below here in the comment section on LinkedIn or on YouTube. It's always good to share that with others, and others can learn as well. A reminder that we have another 3 days of the challenge. We're going to talk about selling sustainability ethically tomorrow. We're going to talk about project managing people and projects on Thursday. And on Friday, we have a wrap up. It's a question and answer, it's a sharing of the information, is understanding what you can do next. So hopefully you will join me for the whole process. If you miss any of the videos, they're going to be uploaded on the platform, so don't worry about about the fact that you might not be able to watch them live like that. Any questions? Got a few more seconds. I want to keep them under 15 minutes, but if you have any more questions, otherwise I can just read them later today and respond directly on the chat. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's challenge. Let me know what you think of it. And I hope to see you tomorrow again for another day of the Supercharge Your Sustainability Skills Challenge. See ya. Bye.